Welcome to our complete guide to dining for Holland America Line's 4 Vista class ships, the Noordam, Oosterdam, Westerdam and Zuiderdam. While this was filmed entirely on Noordam, this guide will be relevant to all 4 of these beautiful ships. We think planning your dining is essential to a more enjoyable cruise so you don't run the risk of missing a venue or dining experience, and as always, we are here to help. We booked and tried every single option to give you exclusive video of not only the venues and the menus, but also those all-important foodie shots. It's authentic as it gets, it's the most complete dining guide for these ships on YouTube, and it's the only one you will need. We hope you enjoy this culinary journey through all the included and premium dining options, and we bid you welcome and, of course, Bon Apetite. We begin in the dining room, the biggest dining venue and the one you'll probably visit the most during your cruise. This open seating restaurant spans 2 floors, with the upper level being reserved mainly for guests who opt for the early or late fixed dining times. It has these beautiful wake views, and if you're lucky enough to be seated here, you'll be transfixed by the view. But will the cuisine be good enough to tempt your eyes away? Well, let's take a look. The breakfast menu is incredibly comprehensive, with a huge range of hot, cold, small, large and regional dishes. You would struggle to not find something to take your fancy here, all served with fruit juices and free-flowing tea and coffee. Unlike most cruise lines, pastries are not routinely brought round on a platter, with guests instead requesting them from the menu, which we much prefer. If nothing, it takes away that temptation to be spontaneous with those regrettable eyes bigger than stomachs moments. I have a few benchmark dishes I always order as a sort of non-stressful stress test. Granola and Greek yogurt, a simple ham and mushroom omelette, and a full English with eggs over easy. All of these passed with delicious flying colours, and believe me, without going ultra-luxury, most don't, including some ultra-luxury. The dining room is open for lunch on most sea days. The menu stays the same throughout the voyage, with a couple of daily specials depending on the day of the week. It's divided into small plates, large plates and suites, with a variety of cuisines on offer, ranging from things like tacos, spring rolls and Dutch pancakes on the small plate menu, and salads, sandwiches, fried chicken and pasta on the large plates menu. Desserts are variations on the themes of cheesecake, tart or sundae. We must quickly mention afternoon tea, served in the upper restaurants on most sea days only from 3 p.m. It wasn't the best we've experienced, to be honest, but it definitely wasn't the worst. The selection of small sandwich bites, cakes and scones are pre-plated on a cute little cake stand, which is presented to share between 2 guests upon seating. It's not a huge feast, but for 2 people it's enough, and of course you can ask for more. Why ruin dinner though? The dining room is open for dinner from 5:15 till 9 p.m. every evening, with guests having the option to choose to share a table with other guests or eat on their own. The menu changes every day and is available to view from mid-morning, either on Holland America Line's Navigator app or at the entrance to the dining room. Every evening there are a generous 6 starters and 8 main courses to choose from, along with 2 or 3 staples on the menu every night and an extra port-to-table option, which aims to bring guests some of the culinary traditions from the ship's destinations. For dessert, there is always a choice of 3 options, as well as ice cream and sundaes. All this is included in your fare, but on every menu there are always a few indulge options, which are available at a small extra charge. The cost of these varies between $10 and $20. We always found the food in the main dining room to be exceptional. We were often seated at the same table whenever we went there, meaning we soon got to know our waiters. A quick shout out to the gala nights, which usually have their own separate menu of special dishes. In our opinion though, although excellent, the food on gala night was no more or less enjoyable than the everyday offerings, which says more about the consistent quality of the daily menus than any suggestion of the gala menu being below par. Overall, this was one of the very best main dining room experiences we've had outside of ultra-luxury small ship cruising. The food was well above expectations from a ship this size. Almost all cruise ships have poolside burger bars, or at least something similar, for that fast food al fresco experience without having to get changed from your pool attire. Holland America Line is no different. Well, actually, it is different. Let me explain. Dive-In is the burger bar located at the far end of the Lido pool and is open from 11:30 AM till 6 PM, so perfect for daytime munchies as well as late lunches after an excursion or day out exploring a port. The Dive-In menu consists of an interesting array of burger options with funky names like Skinny Dip, Cannonball and Backflip. All these are cooked fresh to order with a veggie equivalent using the excellent Beyond Meat-Free burgers. Alongside the burger menu is a hot dog menu, again available with a Beyond Brat hot dog instead of meat if preferred. But Helen's favourite part of the Dive-In menu is the fries, which must be cooked with some sort of addictive coating to make them irresistible. As mentioned, all meals are cooked to order with guests given a buzzer to collect their food when it's ready. It usually doesn't take long, but it does mean that the food is fresh, the salad retains an irresistible crunch, and the brioche buns are lightly toasted to perfection, and the meat is hot with just the right amount of juiciness. And beside the Dive-In is a taco station with self-service nachos, tacos, salads and accompaniments, perfect to have on their own or to load up alongside a burger or a hot dog. The Dive-In is without doubt a surprise highlight of this entire dining guide, yes. We can't say enough good things about it, and what's more, it's all included so you can come back time and time again to work through that delicious menu, which is what we did. What would be your favourite? Leave us a comment. We must quickly mention the ship's cafe explorations. I call these cafes the place where willpower goes to die. This little venue is home to those delicious extra calories that nobody needs, but almost everybody falls for at some point. Why do they make cafe food so delectable to look at? My advice? Stay as far away as possible from here. We do. Sometimes. Unless... Oh, go on. I'll just have a quick look. Known as the Lido Market, the ship's buffet is located on Deck 9 between the sea view pool at the aft of the ship and the covered Lido pool in the centre of the ship. The food is located in the middle of the buffet, with each serving station serving a variety of cuisines. Most of the food is served to you by the crew behind the stations, with some pre-plated dishes and salads available to pick up yourself. Breakfast is available from 7 till 10:30 every morning, with the usual variety of breakfast fares from a freshly made to order omelette, cooked breakfast station, wonderful bakery, the fruit and yogurt station, and plenty of other breakfast goodies too. Lunch is available from 11:30 AM till 2 PM, with a variety of daily offerings in a variety of regional cuisines. Selected stations remain open, offering snacks throughout the afternoon from 2 till 4. Dinner is served here from 5:30 till 8 PM every evening, with late night snacks available from 10:30 to 11:30. Again, these stations are themed, with the same cuisines on offer as at lunchtime, but with a menu more aligned to the main dining room menus in the evening. We particularly love the Eastern Cuisine station, which always had some delicious Asian and Indian dishes. There is also a self-service drink station offering hot drinks, iced water, iced tea and lemonade, as well as a very good bar service from the waiters in the Lido. The room service menu is huge and largely included in your fare. For breakfast, there is a traditional form which you can fill in the night before and hang on your door, or you can call at any time between 6 and 11 AM. Although the menu is not as huge as the one available in the main dining room, there are a variety of options available, from a full English or continental breakfast to fruit, yogurts and cereals. We only used this room service once. Well, there were so many other enjoyable places to eat, and this was when we had an early morning excursion. It was promptly delivered and beautifully presented with the food as good as you would get in the main restaurant. The room service menus are accessible from this excellent and easy-to-use navigator app. From 11 AM till 11 PM there is an all-day menu featuring an array of starters, a couple of entrees and some sandwiches and a few desserts. This is replaced by an overnight menu available from 11 PM till 6 AM, which offers a couple of salads, sandwiches and desserts, etc. There is also a children's menu available from 5:30 till 9:30 PM, with some appropriately children-orientated dishes. Use the app. You won't be disappointed. We now move on to the premium dining options that attract a fixed dining fee. Canaletto is an Italian-themed specialty restaurant and is open every evening from 5 till 9:30 PM and is, in our opinion, very reasonably priced at $19 per person. It is located in one corner of the Lido Market buffet on Deck 9, and even though it's situated within the buffet, don't let that put you off. The restaurant area is very distinct to the rest of the buffet, with large dividers separating the two. Each day of the week there is a special dish of the day depending on which day you eat there. So if there's one particular dish you fancy from that list, make sure you book on the evening that special is on the menu. The rest of the menu is divided into small plates, large plates and desserts, with guests able to choose as many as they want from any section, with many of the dishes perfect for sharing. We chose to start with a selection of small plates to accompany the sourdough bread and dips which are brought out whilst we made our main choices. We chose to share the antipasto plate and the beef carpaccio in the middle of the table to accompany our veal meatballs and buffalo mozzarella starters. Both of us wanted to try the braised beef short rib gnocchi for our main course, so again we put this in the middle and shared it alongside the pasta genovese and the lamb chops. Although we were pretty full by now, who could resist an Italian dessert? So we finished off our meals with an orange blossom ricotta tart and a chocolate hazelnut tart, accompanied with a trio of Italian gelato. Whew! Like giant balls of human mozzarella, we rolled out of the restaurant far fuller than the meagre cover charge gave us any right to be. A great evening. We've reached the pinnacle of dining on board Holland America Line's Vista class ships, the accurately named Pinnacle Grill, the ship's luxury steakhouse and seafood restaurant. But this delicate-looking venue is not just open in the evenings. In the morning, Pinnacle Grill opens for breakfast service for suite guests. The opening times and menu are exactly the same as those in the main restaurant, but offers suite guests a quieter setting to enjoy a relaxed breakfast. I tried the full English again to see if there was any difference, and thankfully for non-suite guests, the food is cooked and presented exactly the same as in the dining room. Full marks for consistency. On selected days, Pinnacle Grill offers a full 3-course lunch, available at just $15 each. Half a dozen starters and desserts and 9 different main courses to choose from. There's something for everyone. Some of these dishes are the same as the evening menu, but it also offers some alternative dishes and is a very nice way to while away an hour or two on a sea day. In the evening, Pinnacle Grill is where the chefs can really flex their creative muscles. Open from 5 till 9:30 p.m, it offers a 3-course dinner for a very reasonable $39 per head. Being very popular, reservations should be made in advance. Holland America Line has its own culinary council, comprising 6 world-class celebrity chefs who bring their global influences and cooking expertise to the menus on board. Each course on this Pinnacle Grill menu features exclusive dishes from American restaurateur, author and TV personality David Burke. For example, this clothesline candied bacon. Though it may sound and look strange, it really was a delicious way to start the meal. The main course is divided into a steak menu and a classic seafood and vegetarian menu. For our mains, Helen chose another David Burke exclusive, beef tenderloin with lobster dumplings served with a horseradish bordelaise sauce and a lobster béarnaise. The dessert menu features 4 classic desserts as well as ice cream or an assortment of cheeses. We chose the key lime pie and the chocolate souffle, both of which were delicious and finished off nicely with a small silver plate of petit four. In addition to their standard menus, the Pinnacle Grill celebrates special occasions too, like this Valentine's evening. The restaurant looked beautiful and the food was served, you guessed it, with love. Holland America Line far exceeded our expectations with respect to dining. We were expecting mass-market cruise food, and what we got across all venues was more akin to luxury cruise lines in terms of menu choices, food quality and table service, which in every respect was fabulous. From waiters at the tables to restaurant front desk hosts, all were very friendly, welcoming and helpful. We can't thank them enough for making our voyage one of the most satisfyingly delicious we've had on a ship this size. We can't wait to bring you our report of the larger Pinnacle class ships, but in the meantime, please watch these next.